Cuando el Pobre was originally written in Spanish and resonates with the liberation theology of the 20th century. Its words invite singers to observe generosity, kindness, and compassion among society's most marginalized people before inviting singers to participate in the same spirit of generosity. If you're keeping track, this is now our third song in this devotional series that has come out of times of or speaks of hope amidst struggle and darkness. The liberation theology in the 20th century, specifically in Latin America, emphasized the perspective of the poor and blended the concepts of theology with issues of economic justice, equity, and human rights. In this series of songs that have come from dark times, I have started to gather that out of despair comes humility, and out of humility comes gratitude, and gratitude inspires generosity. And in all of those things, humility, despair, gratitude, generosity, the divine is truly found. The first verse of this song I find particularly moving, and it reads, "When the poor ones who have nothing still are giving, when the thirsty pass the cup, when the wounded offer others strength and healing, we see God here by our side, walking our way." And I can't help but think about the line in the Beatitudes that reads, "Blessed are the poor, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." In this song, we see the weak strengthening the weak, the poor giving to the poor, the thirsty passing the cup for others to drink from. In this Advent season and in a season of great consumption in our society, I hope you will consider with great humility the ways in which you can find the kingdom of heaven, not only by simply acknowledging the blessings that are around you, but by loving those who are less fortunate, by sharing your blessings with the poor, and by choosing gratitude and generosity over cynicism and greed. My words on this hymn this week are few. I think this hymn says everything it needs to say simply by itself. And as you listen to these couple of verses, I hope you will reflect on what these words mean for you. When the poor ones who have nothing still are giving, when the thirsty pass the cup, water to share, when the wounded offer others strength and healing, we see God here by our side, walking our way. We see God here by our side, walking our way. When compassion gives the suffering consolation, when expecting brings to birth hope that was lost, when we choose love, not the hatred all around us, we see God here by our side, walking our way. We see God here by our side, walking our way. When our spirits like a chalice brim with gladness, when our voices full and clear sing out the truth, when our longings free from envy seek the humble. We see God here by our side, walking our way. We see God here by our side, walking our way. When the goodness poured from heaven fills our dwellings, when the nations work to change war into peace, when the stranger is accepted as our neighbor,